Hi and welcome back to British Cichlid Room. Well, I've not long got back from the BCA Convention, which is in Rochdale. So there was two speakers. I did the first talk on Central American cichlids of the smaller kind, which is quite interesting because I was talking about some fish that I haven't actually seen before, and I actually asked whether anybody knew or had heard of these fish. And there was a guy called Chris actually said, I've got some of these in the auction. So that was quite amusing. After myself, there was Professor George Turner. So he did a really interesting talk on 50 years in the aquarium hobby and the research that he's been doing over the years, and the research that he's currently doing on cichlids from Africa, mainly Malawi, but all the small rivers and lakes round about. So that was really interesting. What we had then in the afternoon, we had an auction, so quite a lot of species went through the auction. The chairman of the BCA, Brian, so he put some fish in which I bought some of, and Chris Hilton, he also put some really interesting fish in. He was the guy that was talking about the rare fish that I hadn't seen. So yeah, I got a couple of new species of fish in the auction, got some footage. So let's have a look and see what you think. First up from the auction is this pair. So this is the Amatelania nannulatus. So I got these to go with the group that I've already got. So yeah, nice size male and female. I think they cost me £9 for the pair. So they're going to go into this tank. Which, as you can see, I've already got some nannulatus in. The front glass needs to be cleaned on this one, doesn't it? Yeah, so I think that will make a nice group. So on to the next one. So the next ones up are these ones which are really rare. The funny thing about these was when I was doing the talk and I was talking about them, and I said I've never actually seen these and I don't know whether they've made it over to the UK. And Chris, who actually watches the channel, said I've actually got some of these in the auction. So I thought, fantastic, so I'll have to make sure I get some of those. So yeah, these are the Amatelania kenna. So these have been split from the Nigofasciatus, the convict cichlids. So they were split during the revision a few years ago now. So yeah, I've never actually seen these before. So yeah, Amatelania kenna. So I got 2 bags of these. There's 5 in a bag, and I think they were £10 for a bag. So £2 for a fish, rare fish, unbelievable. Right, next up is the Amatelania altafluvis. It's a 6 fry, so they're only small, so they need to grow on. But yeah, fantastic fish. I have kept these before. I did a video on them last year, I think it was. So yeah, really pleased to get these again. So these are very similar to the nannulatus, different body shape, but they are very similar. So yellow and black cichlids. So yeah, really pleased with these. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for them, but it was no more than £10. So I'll put these in one of the grow out tanks and let them grow on for a little bit. So probably this one on the end. So I'll put them in there and let them grow on. And the last ones to have a look at are these ones, which aren't convict cichlids. So these are the Amatelania sequoiae. So yeah, it's a breeding pair of these. So yeah, they do look really nice. I was actually talking to Brian, who's the chairman of the BCA. He's the one who put them in, and he was saying when they actually do breed, they have a lot less eggs than the convict cichlids, and they're very, very small eggs, and they're not as aggressive. So yeah, they're definitely a different species to the Nigofasciatus. even though in the talk that I did, I said that McMahon in 2017 was actually saying that they're synonymous with the convicts. But yeah, Brian's kept them and bred them, and yeah, he's convinced that they are a different species. So yeah, we'll put these into the tank and see how we get on with these ones. So this is a few hours later, so I've just put some food in for the Amatelania Kenna. Just some normal flake food. So I did have a couple of Sajaka in here, and there is a female cutterai as well, so if you spot them as we're going through, I think that's what they are. There's also the pair of Nicaragua Gwents in here. Yeah, there's the cutterai. So yeah, really pleased with these ones. So let them settle down a little bit. So I thought there was 5 in a bag, and they were classed as juveniles, so I actually bought 2 bags, and when I've got them home and put them in the tank, there was actually 7 in the bag, so I've got 14 of them. I've no idea of the sexing yet, I haven't tried to do that. But yeah, 17 rare cichlids, and it cost me less than £20. So yeah, not a bad afternoon. Yeah, there's one of the T-bar cichlids. So the coloration is supposed to be different on them as they mature and get into breeding dress. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, it's quite difficult to find much information for them online. It's always the way with rare cichlids, unless anyone's actually done an article on them. You'd only see little bits and bobs occasionally. The Amatelania Altafluva. So they're in the tank. There was only 5 in the bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, there was only 5. I did have a quick look, so I definitely spotted some females and a couple of males. So we have got a mix of sexes. Glare on this tank so would have been in the corner. But yeah, looking forward to growing those ones on. So there's a sequoia in this tank. The pair of Sajaka in here as well, the ones I've had for a while. And the corries. So yeah, they're a little bit skittish at the moment. I need to put a bit more decoration in here for them. That's the male, the fins on the male, fantastic. The trailers on the fins. So yeah, I did buy these as a breeding group. So if they're anything like the cousins, the convicts, hopefully they'll breed in here before too long. Not sure where the female is, she's probably hiding behind one of the filters. No doubt they'll settle down and I'll be able to get some footage in a few days. And that's the female Sajaka. Yeah, there she is, she's come out now. As I say, I need to decorate this tank up a bit better, make them feel a bit more secure. She got some coloration in the belly region. He's a cracker. And last but not least, the Nanolatus. So this is the male that I got today. That's my original female, and that's the female that I got today. So yeah, I'm building up quite a group of these ones now. I know Paul Needham, he's got quite a group of these as well, so hopefully we will be able to get these breeding between the two of us and make them a bit more available in the hobby. One of the small ones I had left from when they bred at Christmas. So thanks to a great day at the BCA Convention. For the talks in the morning, we had some technical difficulties to start. The projector wouldn't work, but there was about 15 people there, so yeah, the talk seemed to go down well. And then there was more people turned up for the auction in the afternoon, so there was about 30 people altogether. So I've got a couple of photographs from the auction which the BCA have put up on the Facebook page, so I've borrowed those just to show you what was going on. So yeah, great to see some old friends again that I hadn't seen for a number of years. Yeah, so looking forward to the next one. And if you've never been to a fish auction, the Northwest Cichlid Group auction, the next one of those is in Rainford, which is the first Sunday in November. So I'll have more details on them as it comes a bit nearer. But yeah, hope to see some of you there, and see you all on the next video.